and he's able to pull this off and beat Boots on points or somehow hurt Boots and stop Boots and put on a great performance, Puerto Rico has their next great star. I think Xander, and I like Xander a lot. I like him a lot personally. I like his movement. I like how he's carried himself. And I like him. I've seen his growth, calling his fights on ESPN. He's got a lot to like. He's got the range. He's got the height. He's tough. He got a whole country behind him, and he fully embraces trying to be the next great Puerto Rican.
Andre Ward believes Xander Zayas has a real chance to shock Jaron Ennis, and his breakdown shows why this fight may be much closer than many fans are expecting.
Gonna cause some problems for Boots Ennis throughout this fight.
While most fans see Boots as the quicker, stronger, and more powerful fighter, Andre Ward believes there is much more to this matchup than physical advantages. He points to Xander Zayas' youth, discipline, composure, and strong technical skills as qualities that could make life difficult for Ennis by forcing him to earn every opportunity. Ward is not suggesting that Zayas has an easy road to victory, but he believes his patience, ring control, and smart timing could create problems if Ennis becomes too aggressive. For Zayas, this fight is about more than standing up to Boots. It is his chance to prove he belongs at the top and surprise the entire boxing world.
He's had his way so much that I don't always see Boots, even though he does have skill defensively, he doesn't always use it. I see Boots sometimes get hit with clean flush shots, and I'll see him get hit in a fight with a repeated shot. And my boxing brain says, you took that shot against this guy. What if you get hit with that same shot against that guy? So those are my initial concerns about the fight for both.
Roy Jones Jr. shared his thoughts on Xander Zayas and gave him far more credit than many fans have. He believes that even though Zayas does not receive the same level of attention as Boots Ennis, he has the discipline, patience, and mindset to make this a very challenging fight. Instead of fighting recklessly, Zayas stays calm, sticks to the fundamentals, and focuses on controlling the pace, making it harder for his opponents to take advantage of mistakes.
A very good fighter, a complete fighter, a fighter who I think presents next to the most, he's probably the second most difficult guy to fight in the weight class because he's rangy. He can do so many things. He can fight inside. He can fight outside. He's a great body puncher. He's a very, very respected guy, and I think he's very mature for his age. Boots, on the other hand, is looking for that coming out party.
That is why Roy Jones Jr.'s opinion stands out. He recognizes how dangerous Boots Ennis is, but he also believes a composed and disciplined fighter can create serious problems by staying patient and refusing to lose focus. In his view, Xander Zayas' best chance is to remain sharp, stick to his game plan, and force Boots to work hard for every opportunity throughout the fight.
Boots is looking for the opportunity to shine his light. And Xander is a guy, like you say, that you can't let hit you repeatedly with the same shot or you won't be around long. So Boots going to get on his game. I'm sure he's going to tighten up and get on his A game because he knows he has an A opponent. So I think the fight is perfect. I think it's the perfect time for the fight because the winner of this fight is going to be something special. A, because if Xander wins it, we get another Puerto Rico versus Mexico. And he don't live in Mexico, but Thunder is Mexican, I believe. So if he wins, that's a Puerto Rico versus Mexico clash.
Gabe Rosado also shared his thoughts on Xander Zayas, and his comments showed that he sees this as a much tougher fight than many people expect. While he fully respects how dangerous Boots Ennis is, he believes Zayas is not just another young fighter stepping into a huge challenge. He sees Xander as calm, disciplined, and highly skilled, with a smart style that avoids wasting punches and focuses on staying in control instead of letting emotions take over. Gabe believes those qualities are important because if Zayas stays composed, he can make the fight far more competitive.
I threw on my Puerto Rico coquillo.
Okay. I should have known. Okay. Come on.
Look, man, Zayas, he's a great talent. And for him to choose this fight, he didn't have to
At all.
Boots. I think he's the bigger guy.
Yep.
I think people are sleeping on his boxing abilities. And I think the thing is that he hasn't boxed a big name yet where you give him credit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
But that style, I think, can give Boots big.
He cannot allow Boots Ennis to dictate the pace or turn the fight into a wild exchange. Instead, Xander Zayas must stay patient, manage the distance, and force Boots to earn every chance to attack. If he sticks to that approach and remains disciplined throughout the fight, He has a real opportunity to make this matchup much closer than most people expect.
Great talent?
You know why I say great? Because he's the youngest world champion. Two-time, right? So that's a big deal. And I believe, right now, he doesn't have that one-punch knockout power like Tito Trinidad, the great Tito. But he has work ethic, and he has great stamina.
Max Kellerman also shared his thoughts on Xander Zayas, describing this matchup as a true test of skill, experience, and composure. He believes Zayas deserves respect because he fights with discipline, solid technique, and a calm approach that makes him look beyond his years. Rather than rushing into exchanges, Zayas stays patient, relies on his fundamentals, and keeps his emotions under control. At the same time, Max pointed out that facing Boots Ennis is a completely different challenge. He explained that natural talent alone is not enough when dealing with a fighter who combines speed, power, sharp angles, and constant pressure, where a single mistake can quickly change the entire fight.
Boots Ennis, he will, because the title's vacant at 54, Ring Magazine. The reason, everybody, I've always honored Ring Magazine.
Xander Zayas also shared his own thoughts, and his confidence made it clear that he does not see the fight with Boots Ennis as a step too far. He knows many people believe this is a major challenge, but he speaks with the confidence of someone who feels ready for the moment. While he respects Boots and understands the threat he brings, Zayas believes he has earned this opportunity through his hard work and performances. He is not interested in proving himself with talk alone. Instead, he wants to show inside the ring that he belongs among the sport's top fighters. His goal is not simply to last the distance or gain experience, but to compete at the highest level, stay disciplined, and prove that the difference between him and Boots is much smaller than many people believe.
I'm considered the best. I want to consider myself the best in the sport. I got to fight the best. I got to beat the best. And to do that is the way to do it. So, Boots Ennis is one of the biggest names in the division right now. So why?
Xander Zayas also made it clear that he does not view Boots Ennis as an unbeatable fighter. He believes every boxer has weaknesses, and with the right preparation and careful study, those opportunities can be found. While he fully respects Boots for his speed, power, and overall talent, he is confident that no fighter is perfect. Zayas feels there are moments when Boots can be caught, times when he becomes too comfortable, and situations where his aggressive style can create openings for well-timed counterpunches.
He's earned everything he's gotten, so good fighter.
Not great.
No, not great.
Why not?
I mean, there's a lot of flaws in his games. There's a lot of things that...
Like what?
Not too long ago, that's when he started using the jab. Being 6'5", I would have been using my jab my whole life.
Yeah.
His boxing skills is very, very flat-footed. He likes to fight in the inside, likes to take a lot of damage. I mean, there's a lot of flaws in his games that maybe people, casual fans, don't see, but I do see.
That is why Xander Zayas appears so confident heading into this fight. He is not relying on luck or hoping something unexpected happens. He believes he has studied Boots Ennis carefully, identified areas he can take advantage of, and now he is focused on proving those observations inside the ring when the pressure is at its highest.
Flat-footed as well.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is flat-footed. I mean, he knows it.
He does?
I feel like he does. I mean,
I'm going to ask him tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow.
Ask him.
What do you think he says when I ask him that?
He might say...
He's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I have flat-footed.
No, I don't think so. I think he'll say, I have better footwear than he does.
Yeah.
I bet he'll say that.
You think so?
No. Yes. I think he'll say that, yes.
So what do you think? How does this play out?
I'm going to win. I'm going to win like I always do.
Are you envisioning a stoppage?
To be honest, I'm ready to go 12 rounds if I need to. I'm ready to take advantage of the opportunities. I already envision all the opportunities I can take advantage of, and I visualize them, and I see them every night. As I go to sleep, every mistake that I can do, every good thing that I can do, I try to see everything. I try to, play everything out in my head. Like sometimes I wake up drenched.
Jaron Ennis has now fired back at Xander Zayas after Zayas questioned the quality of his resume, adding even more tension to an already high-stakes fight. Zayas has suggested that the hype around Boots may be bigger than the names he has actually beaten, but Ennis does not seem concerned by those comments. From his perspective, talk about resumes and past opponents will not matter once the fight begins. He believes Zayas can say whatever he wants before the bell, but once they are in the ring together, he will have to deal with the speed, power, pressure, and skill that made Boots one of the most feared fighters in boxing.
That doesn't make any sense because I can say the same thing about him. He never fought nobody like me.
He felt that everything has been perfectly orchestrated for you and that opponents have been picked to make you look good.
I'm too fast, too strong. And I think I'm really.
Boots Ennis also spoke about his training camp and said he feels great heading into the fight, making it clear that Xander Zayas' comments have not affected his mindset. He explained that everything in camp has been going according to plan, his body feels strong, and his timing is improving at the perfect time. To Boots, the debate over resumes and criticism is simply background noise. His focus is on delivering his best performance when fight night arrives. He is confident in his preparation, believes he is at his sharpest, and is determined to show that Zayas' words will have no impact once the action begins.
I don't have any, no bad parts about camp. I love camp all the way around. And my favorite part of camp is just, for real, just everything. I love training. I love running. I love sparring. I love strength conditioning. Whatever I gotta do, to get ready for the fight. I love it. Because this is what I do. This is all I know.
I don't think I've ever spoken to a boxer that says they love every single part of camp.
Yeah.
Especially, you were just telling me a minute ago that it's 3 sessions a day, every day. Surely there's got to be the hill sprints that you absolutely hate, or the ice baths, or something like that you're doing.
No, I love it all. It's a part of how you prepare for the fight. And I love every bits and pieces of getting ready for the fight, whether it's training, strength conditioning, running, ice baths, like you said, cryotherapy, compression, recovery day. I love everything.
When Jaron Boots Ennis was asked about Xander Zayas, he gave him credit while making it clear he remained fully confident. He acknowledged that Zayas is a talented young fighter with strong technical skills, discipline, and the determination to make the most of a major opportunity. Boots understands that Xander is coming into the fight believing he can win, but he also made it clear that respecting an opponent is not the same as being concerned about them. He expects a tough challenge, yet remains convinced that his own abilities will make the difference when they step into the ring together.
But then went and said to Eddie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Go and get me Xander.
Yes, I say. I told Eddie. I said, if we can't get Ortiz and we can't lock that in, I'm like, go get me Xander, please. I'm like, please go get me Xander. And Eddie did his thing. Got me what I wanted.
So do you think Xander Zayas is actually the harder test than Virgil Ortiz?
I think he's a solid fighter. I say it's just a bigger fight because he got 2 belts. He got the WBO and the WBA. Virgil had a name. So I would say this fight is a little bit bigger because he got the 2 belts. I think he do have a little bit more tools to his game.
Robert shared his thoughts on the matchup between Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis, describing it as a true challenge for both fighters. He understands why Ennis is considered the favorite, pointing to his speed, power, movement, and confidence as qualities that make him a difficult opponent for anyone. At the same time, Robert believes boxing is decided inside the ring, not by reputation alone. He sees Zayas as a disciplined, intelligent young fighter who has the ability to stick to a smart game plan and stay composed under pressure. While he is not predicting an easy night for Zayas, he also refuses to count him out. Robert believes that if Xander controls the distance, stays defensively responsible, and makes Boots miss before landing his own shots, he has the ability to make the fight much closer than many people expect.
I see something like that happening. I think Xander is one of those guys that's going to force Boots to fight for those 12 rounds, and it's not going to be easy.
I sure hope so. But either way, I think however the fight ends up, I think we got a star on Sunday morning. We got you either got Xander Zayas, who has all the star power. He's good looking. He speaks Spanish. He's Puerto Rican. We need a Puerto Rican star, especially.
Yes.
Bozy and Jaron Boots Ennis have now sent a strong message to Xander Zayas, making it clear that their goal on fight night is about more than just getting the victory. Boots is approaching this matchup with the mindset of a fighter determined to take complete control, unify the belts, and remind everyone that he belongs among the very best in boxing. While Zayas enters the ring with confidence, youth, and the desire to prove himself, Ennis appears fully focused on making a statement. To him, this is more than another challenge. It is a major opportunity to establish himself as the leading force in the division.
The legacy, defining moment for me, and then this what it's all about. And I'm going to show the world, start at June 27th while I'm the best in the world. And we're going to start right here and knock them all down one by one.
Have you seen anything from Xander in the fight that he's had? I'm sure you've done your homework. Have you seen anything that you think you might have to worry about when you have this fight? Some things that he might be good at, some strengths of his and some weaknesses that you may be able to expose fight night?
All I'm gonna say is buckle up, put your seatbelt on fight night, man. Y'all gonna see it all on fight night, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna show out and show, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I really don't want spill too many beans, but I'm gonna show you.
He made it clear that he strongly favors Boots Ennis in this matchup. In his view, Boots has the advantage because of his speed, power, ring movement, and greater experience. He believes Ennis can change his style during the fight, control the distance, and put opponents under pressure before they have a chance to get comfortable. That is why his analysis sounded more like a warning for Xander Zayas. While he respects Zayas' talent, he feels Boots has too many weapons and too much experience to be denied. He believes Xander may enter the ring full of confidence, but once Ennis raises the intensity, the gap between them could become clear very quickly.
Xander Zayas about to get his whooped. Oh, he about to get whooped. Oh, God. Ooh-wee. It ain't always what it seems on the film. Like you might see one thing, right, on the film, but it don't tell the whole story. It doesn't. Because you don't know the weight of the shots. You don't know the speed of the punch. All you see is, oh, I can make them pay here. Oh, I maybe can make them pay there. But with Boots Ennis, it's hard to prepare for him because he's so instinctive and so creative with his offense. And it doesn't matter what position Boots is in. He can be lefty, righty. He can switch, throw a punch from any angle, right? Off one foot.
Showbiz and Two Tone are once again debating the upcoming fight between Xander Zayas and Jaron Boots Ennis, and this time their discussion is even more intense. Rather than making simple predictions, both are looking at the matchup from different perspectives. Boots enters as the favorite thanks to his speed, power, experience, and confidence, while Zayas brings discipline, determination, and the belief that this is the opportunity that can change his career. That is why opinions remain divided. Some believe Ennis is simply on another level, while others think Zayas is not getting the credit he deserves. The biggest question now is whether Zayas can pull off a major upset or if Boots will prove once again why he is considered one of the best fighters in the division.
Xander, but mentally, he not ready to go where this about to go. I'm telling you. I'm talking about mentality. I'm talking about mentality. I'm not talking about hopes and
he gotta be because ain't damn one of them ain't never been there.
I'm talking about
ain't damn one of them never been there.
I'm talking about mentality. This
but ain't damn one of them never been there. So it's new for both. It's new for both.
If that's what you want to believe, okay.
It is. Boots haven't been there. Boots, you know why? Because Boots haven't been there. Boots haven't been there because he was chasing was chasing Crawford the whole goddamn time. And
Mickey also shared his thoughts on the matchup between Xander Zayas and Jaron Boots Ennis, offering a balanced view of what each fighter brings to the ring. He understands why so many people favor Boots, pointing to his speed, power, confidence, and ability to attack from different angles while keeping opponents under constant pressure. According to Mickey, Ennis has the talent to make even quality fighters struggle once he finds his rhythm. At the same time, he believes Xander should not be overlooked. Zayas is a disciplined, patient boxer with strong fundamentals who does not need to rely on wild exchanges to be effective. Instead, he can use his jab, stay defensively responsible, and control the pace to force Boots into a more tactical fight. Mickey believes that will be the key if Zayas wants to succeed. He must remain calm, avoid getting caught up in Ennis' fast pace, choose his shots carefully, and make every opening count. However, Mickey also warned that if Boots is allowed to dictate the action, land clean punches, and move freely around the ring, the fight could quickly swing in his favor. In his view, the outcome depends on who controls the tempo, because if Zayas sets the pace he can make it a competitive fight, but if Ennis takes control early, he may prove why so many people see him as a level above the rest.
Good fight. Xander could fight, but I just think he ain't been through the fire like Boots gonna put him through. Boots ain't one of them guys that's in there to cruise. he gonna try to get him out of there. So I think he gonna be a little too much for Xander down the stretch.
Yeah,
I think.
You think he's gonna stop him?
It's possible, but I think he's gonna dominate him because he might have a good chin, be durable. I ain't never see if he could how he take it to the body, but yeah, I just think Boots gonna. I think he'd dominate him. But a good fight though. Xander could fight, good fighter. But right now, I don't think that he